And really, that's how we're starting? Really? Look, I was rocking those jorts before 2005, so John Cena was copying me. They are. People give him a hard time, but yeah, they were. Oh, okay. A new twist. What are you talking about? Oh, I think I saw it, but I didn't sign up for it because Sunday's Mary's only day off in the next 7 days. She goes back Thursday and then is not off again until like Friday. I don't blame him. With as many people have said, I'm done, and then turned around a couple of years. I mean, look at that trash ass match in Saudi Arabia. So I'm a fan of I'm done. I heard that. I heard the 200 some odd dates, and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, what? I mean, it's a lot. You can only hear to are we messed up? Did you were talking about you can't see me, now it's you can't hear me, so
How about now? There we go. Now I see my levels. I didn't check my levels before we got on. I did all that other stuff. Didn't check my levels. We're gonna go ahead and run it back a little bit here, real quick. He, she's, they, smell. This
okay.
is Slay. John Cena's last match is upon us, and the time is now. And unlike the man himself, this episode you can see. Welcome to Kicking Out 2. I'm
But you
Michael,
can't
and
hear it.
can't hear me apparently. Is it this? I don't know. Um, Welcome to KO2. I'm Michael, and with me is the woman cutting promos sharper than Cena's jorts since 2005, Tori. Hey, Tori. Um, we're just going to skip the
Okay.
rest of that information though, and we're going to go ahead and skip
Appreciate you,
straight.
Christy. We do that's good looking out.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Whichever
Did
camera I'm
you
playing.
see the video of Bayley and Izzy training together?
I did. In fact, actually, before you get there,
we've got your news by Fightful and Fightful Select, bringing you the latest headlines, insider updates, and everything shaking up the wrestling world this week. Take it away.
I will take it away. Thank you very much. The first story we actually have for the news tonight is Bayley's Lodestone Seminar. Wrestling's purest good woman hosting a seminar, 3 days free for anybody who wanted to join, anybody who wanted to come in.
The fact that, first of all, she did this free.
Right.
Like, free.
Well, and to be clear, like, it was her own passion project. It was not affiliated with WWE at all, even though we did get a lot of WWE talents that became part of it without even being asked. Charlotte was there, Natalya was there, Lyra was there, Bianca, Roxanne, Ivy Nile, and there's more that showed up, including John Cena. Who showed up and spent 8 hours watching 10 women's matches and giving advice during it. Bayley even counted that out specifically, saying Cena's presence meant more than anything that he could have said or done. She called him the GOAT. That's amazing for him to take that time.
8 hours of his own time to just go and talk to these women who are not at the level that all of these other people doing this are, and to help. I was just like, if I wasn't already a John Cena fan, oh, you're fine.
Yeah,
we didn't know we were on. It's fine.
Yeah, well, technically, I wasn't on, so
Michael wasn't on at all. So, but for him to show up and do all of this on his own time, and I'm not in any way taken away from Bayley, Charlotte, Lyra, Ivy, everybody else that showed up. And I'm pretty sure Bayley paid their flight too.
There was statements of that. I don't remember ever seeing a confirmation directly from her, but I was seeing that she had topped some flights to come out there. Absolutely amazing.
It's just so impressive and shows how much Bayley wants women's wrestling to thrive and how much she loves this business. And like Stampede just said, 2027 could be a very interesting year.
Absolutely. Well, and including some of the women that we're talking about here, like you mentioned that she was training with Izzy. There was so many indie talent that I saw. I don't want to leave anybody else. I won't even mention anybody else, but there's, and I will throw one out there because I follow her and I love her. Gabby Forza was there, which was amazing.
Nikki Blackheart was there.
Nikki Blackheart was there.
I saw some of them. I didn't know some of them. And I'll list some of them just because I know who I know.
Yeah.
Off of just seeing them with that, because I haven't seen a whole list of this is who was here. Janae Kai was there, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy, obviously.
Yeah.
I know Natalya showed up for a while.
Yeah, she did.
I think they were doing all this all the training at Flatbacks.
The ring looked familiar, so I would not be surprised if it was Flatbacks.
That's where her and Izzy were in the ring. I don't know if that sign is just up. I don't know if they did it in Natalia's at the dungeon. Well, I don't know.
I do know that Breezy was there, so I would not be surprised if it was Flatbacks.
Then they were probably at Flatbacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that she did all of this.
Yeah, I mean, just an amazing human being and just kind of passing it on. She talked about here recently in an interview because they kind of asked, she was on the Undertaker's podcast and was asked, that what was she thinking about doing after she's done? Like, was she thinking about being a road agent? Was she thinking about being a producer? What was she thinking about doing? And she mentioned being a coach. Like, she enjoys doing that. She was like, I don't know if I'll make my own school or whatever, but like, I would love to be a coach.
I can see it too, because there's not many that can do what Bayley can.
Not many can. Like, she's amazing. That's awesome that Heel's got a nice little shout out. That's great. Speaking of Natalya, we've been having some amazing Maxine promos. We've had 2 to count right now. I'm guessing
Mondays.
I'm going to guess we're probably going to get a third one the way this last one ended. So it started very similar of her just kind of going through with these like no names and making them tap. And then not Natalya, Nattie says, my turn. and she makes Nattie tap. And then she says, again. Or one more, I think. So I love the fact that we're getting the low-key legend on WWE TV, and that gives me hope that we're going to see her. I love the classic Natalya character, but it's time for her to have a change, and it's also time to let her do her, because she has said specifically, like, this character is her dream. It's just her. It's not her trying to please what the boys want, what the girls want, what the fans want. It's just her. I would love to see that. Hey, Wrestling R Us podcast. Welcome in. Got the peanut gallery going on back here. What? Jeff Cobb is officially locked in. He is signed on a 3-year WWE contract, taking him into spring of 2028. I don't know how okay I am with that, because he does kind of seem like the lowest tier person in MFT faction currently. But despite news breaking that he signed with WWE earlier this year, he still held a New Japan world title for before actually fully transitioning, and then now he is where he is. What do you think his ceiling is? What do you think they can do with Jeff Cobb?
He's hit it.
He's hit the ceiling?
He's where it's going.
Fair enough.
They're not going to do anything with him. Unfortunately, when he came in, he wasn't AJ. Mm-hmm. AJ came in from New Japan, and everybody knew who AJ was. Jeff Cobb wasn't. They gave him a horrible name. Mm-hmm. They have made him an afterthought, and I don't see how you get away from that.
That's not a bad point at all. I think another thing that kind of hit against him is Bronson had been there for a while, but he had got let go and then was brought back in around the same time. And even though they're not in ring the same, visibly it's very the same. Two very wide individuals, longer hair.
If we gave Jeff Cobb a chance,
yeah,
same thing. If we gave Jeff Cobb a chance to go out and do what Bronson Reed does, mm-hmm. Maybe. Are we ever going to do that? Probably not.
Yeah.
They brought him in so AEW wouldn't sign him.
Exactly. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I think that very much was a blockage of like, hey, New Japan's going to be losing this big talent, and he was a big talent in New Japan. I'm not saying anything against what his talent is, but their vision of who he is nothing more than, like he said, an accessory piece.
Yeah,
he's the no-name guy behind the faction.
He's going to take a lot of L's.
I remember when he first started kind of failing in my eyes, someone had asked me, like, what's the difference between, like, him and, Tama Tonga? Because Tama Tonga was the quiet enforcer behind everybody, but he makes his minutes count. The stuff that everybody laughs at, the the looks on his face, the weaving around, all of that stuff he's maximizing. Even though he was just the silent guy in the background, your eyes gravitated to him of like, what's that crazy motherfucker doing?
So when Solo first came out, he didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. His presence was enough.
Yep.
His presence standing there was plenty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff Cobb doesn't have that because Tama Tonga's there. Tama Tonga's there doing what he does. Mm-hmm. Solo's being this generation's Biff Tannen, but look, he is. Come on.
I'm with you. He'll be covered in manure pretty soon.
But I mean, Roman got dog food. It's whatever. I just don't. I don't see. He may get a mid-card title shot, maybe.
Yeah.
But that is a high end on his ceiling.
They
And even
need,
that, I don't think he wins.
yeah, no, they need to get him away from the MFTs. He has no
Yeah.
place there. All you're doing is just holding that dude back. TNA contract chaos. There's expirations, there's extensions, there's uncertainty, there's all sorts of contract issues going on over in TNA right now, which is ironic because they just announced their big AMC deal, and so now like they've got TV, but now the roster is kind of having some instability issues. We got Killer Kelly's contract expired, but she's already in talks for an extension, so hopefully she'll stick around. Myron Reed has been working with zero contract. He's still in talks though.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm assuming he's not either, but it's the instability of it. It's like he's not signed yet.
Right.
Wow. The Rascals members Zach Wentz and Trey Miguel have deals ending in December. Desmond Xavier doesn't have one, so he's just kind of there as a per diem. TNA's major AMC deal means that the company must now decide who to keep and fast. Who are you going to have as this main person?
You're putting yourself in a bad position because now the talent has all the stroke.
Yeah, absolutely. TNA's roster stability is about to be a major, like I'd hate to call it a storyline, but it's going to be a major storyline in itself.
Yeah,
of what's going on there.
I'm a big fan of them having a TV deal. I'm not about to enter this whole number 2, number 3 conversation because there's not one.
No, it's a dumb conversation.
More TV wrestling is good for everyone.
Absolutely. And
it's on Thursday night. Every now and then it'll butt up against Collision, whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. I don't know anything about the tapings or what Matt said. So, somebody else I just saw a comment about the Lodestone was Brooke Havoc.
Nice. One of the things though that they did do, AEW did sign Lena Kross. So that's a win over for TNA there. TNA wanted that indie standout badly, and so they brought her in. But AEW did swoop in and take her. So TNA unfortunately lost out on that opportunity. Reportedly either signed or extremely close to signing currently with AEW. Kross has worked internationally, including yearly tours with Sade Girls in Japan. She's believed to be moving to Florida here pretty soon, which is the work location tie-in to AEW.
Who?
Lena Kross.
Oh, Lena Kross. Gotcha. Yeah. I heard what you said, and then you said Cross, and my brain went to Killer Kross.
Speaking about TNA's things, though, TNA's AMC deal, it's the biggest deal that they've had in 11 years. It's confirmed starting January 15th. TNA will start airing on Thursdays from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time on AMC and AMC Plus. Episodes will be a mix of live and taped, but they're required to do some live. So in the contract itself, they do have to do some live contact with it. So it'll be good to see some live talent going out of theirs as well. Maybe we'll see some more concurrent, more concurrent things going on as far as the storylines. She is a really good get.
Sure.
I didn't know she was a former tag team champ. I didn't grab that, but
okay. Thanks, Mom. That's a great thing. She said it one time, and it stuck, and it's just been funny ever since.
Mom. TNA strongly denies rumors that the WWE NXT partnership is ending. Speaking of which, because they've said once a lot of rumors start throwing around that now that they have a TV deal, they're gonna end that. They're like, no, absolutely not. WWE helped them land the deal, so they're absolutely not looking at breaking that up right now.
And I saw something saying they're asking WWE to send talent for the debut show.
Yep. Which we'll talk about that here in a second. Absolutely. The reaction internally overwhelmingly is positive. One quote specifically saying it is sunshine and rainbows right now as far as everything going on with the TV deal and with the WWE relationship they got going on. They purposely went dark after Bound for Glory, likely for budget, finalizing the deal at that point. The big angle, TNA believes this is their shot at leveling up creatively and being more competitive. One of the talking points that they've talked about is they have talked about trying to bring in some WWE talent, specifically that they do want AJ Styles for that debut. That is not a bad idea at all. Having AJ come in for that debut show, even if it's just a, hey, I'm AJ Styles, and not a match.
No, I disagree. If AJ's showing up, it needs to either be a match or some kind of physicality, not just standing there, hi, I'm AJ Styles.
I don't disagree, but I'm saying even if he just shows up, that's going to pop a number because it's AJ Styles showing up.
In TNA.
Yeah. So that's going to be a great thing either way. The only thing I do ask is let's not bring in Eric Bischoff or Jimmy Hart or any other thing that reminds us of the Hogan days.
That's fair.
There is a massive list of TNA contracts as well coming due. Speaking of the uncertainty of what's going on there, big names nearing the expiration. The Rascals, Steve Macklin, AJ Francis, Jake Something, Jody Threat, Mustafa Ali, the tag champs, the Inspirations. Their deals already expired. And they have been working on a per diem deal as their tag champs. Hey, Jillian, welcome in.
You're not wrong.
Absolutely. Talent like Rich Swann and Matt Cardona have no contracts at all as well. TNA is also scouting Bear Bronson currently. He showed up as a quick match. So that's really cool that he showed up as well. But again, we need to start solidifying some of this stuff, because if we just brought him in for a match and we don't sign him and he ends up going somewhere else, what are you doing? Why are we giving airtime to this?
I was super excited about seeing Bear Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan. Follow him on Twitter. He did a heels call. I just am a huge fan. I was super excited to see him do that. I hope he gets signed somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan. We're not going to talk about the former tag team, but well, just because his partner got in trouble for some shit.
Yeah, things happen.
But yeah, give me more of him.
Absolutely. He's a big dude. He looks mean.
He's a big dude that can get around too.
The only thing I would say is it might work on another name, because every time I hear Bear Bronson, I think of Bronson Reed, like every time. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. One thing that's been ravaging through Twitter over the last couple of weeks that we've been gone, Lana's TMZ comment. She had mentioned that wrestlers pay for families' tickets. Every time she has shown up for a Raw for Rusev, she has had to buy her own ticket to be there. Which apparently this frustration has been among talents for years. Veterans are advising younger wrestlers to write this into their future contracts, that if they do get hired, that my family gets to come with me without having to purchase an extra ticket.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's so crazy to think that, like, if I'm a married talent and my wife comes with me or my kids come with me, like, I'm having to buy them a ticket to let them into the building. Like, even if we're just hanging out backstage, like, if they're just in the dressing room with me, like that's weird. I can't imagine why we would do that.
And it's not like they don't keep some seats open on the hard cam side that they put family members in.
Dusk. Sorry, I got distracted by Talkie Dust Mayo. Yeah, it's strange. It's very strange. Of all the things that you could try to, like, squeeze money out of, you're squeezing money out of the families that work for your company. That's a weird thing. Another weird thing, Jimmy Uso and San Francisco Giants had crossover talks. WWE has discussed a crossover merch partnership between Jimmy Uso and the San Francisco Giants. It could even be integrated into Jimmy's gear in the future. The deal was paused briefly because Survivor Series was held at the Padres Petco Park. But WWE has continued to aggressively look into this sports partnership and other sports partnerships going forward. What do you think of that?
As many other players from sports love wrestling. Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't see a problem with it. To me, it's like it's like the advertisements on the mat. Like I understand initially that was a big thing to a lot of people. I look at it and go, I'm going to forget about that within the first couple of pay-per-views, and I did. Like I don't even think about the things on the mat anymore. It's just advertisement, and other sports do it that have rings and ringside and all that stuff. So why shouldn't WWE do it as well? If they're doing deals like, for instance, Bayley, like her name is literally because she's from the Bay Area. So if she did a partnership with the Niners, it would make perfect sense. Have a little
Golden
Niners
State.
logo somewhere on her gear, and she gets paid a little extra scratch because she's sporting 49ers. Go for it. Get her some more money. TNA has a dog collar match coming up. I haven't caught up on TNA in the last couple of weeks. I've been kind of busy. That's crazy. I want to see a dog collar match. I'm down with that.
I'm way behind.
Hardy Boys set for HOG Winter Warfare. Matt and Jeff Hardy will defend their HOG tag titles on December 19th at Winter Warfare. Their challengers are Zilla Fatu and Lance Anoa'i. That's going to be massive.
Okay.
Event streams worldwide on Triller TV Plus. I highly recommend that service. I have that service myself. Catch up on a lot of the indie stuff going on and keep track on our girl Kid Bandit because I love watching her stuff. In fact, actually, she's got a match coming up this weekend at Winter Ball in Austin, Texas. So good luck to her on that. Yep. Absolutely. One of our cover stories of the day, what's on our wonderful thumbnail, Freddie Prinze Jr. Had an interview, and he talked about some ESPN WWE drama. Apparently, he is close friends with some of the ESPN higher-ups, and he claimed that his Disney ESPN source said ESPN is unhappy with the WWE deal. ESPN denied ever hearing such chatter after that interview came out. A WWE higher-up said no one in the WWE upper management is aware of Freddie Prinze Jr.'s role in wrestling or otherwise. The news isn't the claim. It's the more WWE savage clapback of like, we don't even know what his role is in wrestling. That's kind of crazy. One of your previous writers and creative minds, you just decided you're going to throw under the bus. That's nice. Here's the thing. I would not be surprised if this was correct information.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, they have kind of fallen flat. The Raw aftermath that Lady Alpha and I have been doing, like the last couple of weeks of Raw have been good. But up until the last couple of weeks, it's been very mid entertainment. Just kind of throwing stuff against the wall. Why do I feel like that should be in a certain
Don't
sounding voice?
don't do it.
No? Probably has a low IQ.
You did the
Anyway.
voice, so I'm just going to say it. Jasmine Crockett's running for Senate in Texas, and I'm so excited about it.
Liv Morgan nearly had another movie role. So Liv just finished her role with Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. That's going to be releasing in 2026. She was also offered, a role in Queen of the Ring back when that was around. Apparently Charlotte Flair was also offered a role as well, but WWE pulled them both from the project. Just recently, Liv has returned at Survivor Series, filmed a WrestleMania commercial the week before, so obviously we have her full momentum going into WrestleMania. I know you haven't got to see this week's Raw. Have you got to see anything with Liv as far as any clips or anything?
I caught a little bit of the open of the show,
Mm-hmm.
But not that I can remember.
Okay. We're already kind of pulling into she's acting like the leader, and that's causing some issues. This past Raw, Raquel decided she was going to demand Stephanie to give her a match for the women's world title. When Raquel got back to the back, Liv was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know how to run everything through you, but I was out there to get my rematch for that because Nikki kind of screwed me out of it."
When she handed the title, you're not wrong. That's why they got pulled.
Mm-hmm.
When she handed Roxanne the title, I knew how that was going to go. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting to see what happens.
It will be. Two of the most entertaining, engaging stories, obviously, is the Bayley thing. Natalya coming in, that's a big thing as well. Cena showing up at the camp is a big deal. Like, so much stuff in that is amazing. But anyway, before we move on to an old favorite with a new spin, we're going to hear from our Heels group.
Hey, wrestling fans! If you're a woman who loves professional wrestling, you need to check out AEW Heels, the official female-focused online community from All Elite Wrestling. It's a safe space to connect with other fans, share your passion, and build friendships with women from around the world. Members get access to exclusive content, virtual events, Q&A sessions with AEW talent, ticket pre-sales, contests, giveaways, and even in-person meetups at live shows. Led by Amanda Huber and Aubrey Edwards, AEW Heels gives you a place to truly feel part of the AEW family. Don't miss out! Join AEW Heels today and connect with your fellow wrestling fans like never before.
We've got your news by Fightful and Fightful.
Hold on. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to have them yelling back at you. Yep, that's right. Shout out to Heels. Love that group. I do want to break down some of the kayfabe here for just a second. Obviously, originally, there's a possibility that character may have been made with AI. My middle child, the artists themselves, redrew that, and so what you saw there was actually their drawing of the character.
Stop.
So that's awesome. And there may be a change to Ace Finley as well. He may look a little different on the next go round. So
can you put that back up? Because I want to see. I didn't realize that, or send it to me.
Yeah, we'll pop it back up real quick, just for prosperity.
Hey, wrestling fans! If you're a woman who loves professional wrestling, you need to check out AEW.
Yeah, we'll just put up for that a little bit. I just realized, though, I need to put a disclaimer back on it. But
they drew that?
They drew that. Yeah.
That's so fire. I'm going to need them to design some shirts.
I'm down for that. Speaking of that, if you go to the thing here, we have a merch shop. Go buy the shirt.
No, I'm saying they can draw something like a heel shirt and I can submit it.
Oh, no, yeah, you got a point there. I was talking about our merch. Like, we can make some money, but absolutely we can.
I mean that too.
We can definitely throw some.
I mean, Jillian drew the shirt. I think Jillian or somebody drew the shirt I have.
Okay. Well, wasn't it? Didn't she draw the one that is on the thing?
Jillian, did you do that one?
The heel with the drip. Let us know if we're wrong. While we're waiting for that response, though, so in our infancy of this show, we would do TikToks, and we did it a lot harder than we needed to. To be quite honest, we would work for hours recording videos with different fun little games and stuff like that, which was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot more work than I really wanted to do. She didn't draw any shirts.
It was Danielle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's who it was. It was Danielle.
So some of the games we did involved doing different things with the Mount Rushmore stuff, doing things with polls, not that kind of stuff. We'll talk about that on Kicking Out 2 After Dark. But one of the ones that we absolutely loved, and that's because of the soundbite it would play, and I don't have the soundbite today, so I'll have to fill in for it. I'm going to have to open up my vocal cords a little bit and do it. So I think it's time for a new version of Who Better?
Look, let's be clear. The only reason he had that clip, the audio, is because it made me laugh.
Absolutely. Every time. That and To the Moon was the two that just like I have to do just because it pops Tori. So originally with Who Better, we would talk about like a list of people and she would have to rank who's better. A new thing's been going around on TikTok lately, and I figure we'll cash in on that as well. So we'll make sure to get a clip of this when we're done with it and put it out there. But what they've been doing lately is they've been giving a list of people. And it's like a gauntlet match, essentially. So I'm going to give you two people. You tell me who's better out of those two people. And then we'll do the
Better
next person.
Just overall?
Yeah, just better overall. In your opinion.
Okay.
So, being that Saturday Night's main event is coming up, I did Saturday Night main event winners, so people who have won at Saturday Night's main event. Your first matchup, Bret the Hitman Hart versus Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Okay. Becky Lynch, just so we can put, so Bret Hart beat Ted DiBiase at Saturday Night's main event. Becky Lynch beat Piper Niven. Randy Savage, who beat George the Animal Steel versus Becky Lynch.
Randy. I gotta take Macho.
Okay. Randy Savage versus Gunther, who beat Sheamus.
Randy.
Okay.
Randy's entertaining.
Randy versus The Undertaker, who beat Tugboat.
This is my personal flavor, so I'm sticking with Randy.
Okay. Randy versus Seth Rollins, who beat Finn Balor.
I'm gonna take Finn.
All right. Well, it's not
Stampede
Finn.
is playing along now.
Hold on. It's not Finn. It's Randy Savage versus Seth, who beat Finn Balor.
Seth.
Okay. Seth Rollins versus Mr. Perfect, who beat Tito Santana, excuse me.
Mr. Perfect.
Okay. Mr. Perfect versus Charlotte Flair, who beat Bayley.
I gotta go with Charlotte.
Okay. Charlotte in a handicap match against the Rockers, who beat the Orient Express.
I'm sticking with Charlotte.
Okay.
Because Sean at that time was not Sean. Like.
Okay. Charlotte Flair versus LA Knight, who beat Grayson Waller.
Charlotte.
All right. So, best out of this entire group, Charlotte Flair?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said.
With the way it played out, I mean, I could make arguments. Charlotte gets a lot of hate.
She does.
I don't care what people say. The amount of talent that woman has is crazy.
Yeah, it's really tough because like we get that type of response with a lot of people. We get it with Mercedes Moné, we get it with Charlotte Flair, we even get it with Logan Paul. I hate the trash human being, but he's amazing in the ring. I can't deny that. So like we need to stop hating on these people for just being good at what they do. Like I get it, you don't like them. You feel like it's shoved down your throat, all that. I get that. But we need to look at it subjectively, which is they are great in the ring. All right. Well, that was a fun little who better. And that'll go ahead and lead us straight into hearing about Gimmick Table Media.
Don't go anywhere. Ace Finley again, reminding you to check out Gimmick Table Media, a community of creators, streamers, podcasters, and fans from all corners of entertainment. Dive into chats, collabs, and laughs. There's always a spot for you at the table. Catch all our amazing shows, creators, and exclusive content at linktr.ee/gimmicktablemedia.
Well, that is not the redraw yet. I just got that here recently, so I need to put that on the new video. However, thank you, Ace Finley. No, you still cannot get paid. You're still an intern. And stop moonlighting on other people's shows. Rude.
Whose show did he show up on?
He shows up on all of the shows now. Shows up on the run-in. Shows up on the aftermath. Like, I get I'm there, but still, rude. You're our intern.
You may need to find somebody else.
Just saying. I mean, you make some extra scratch. Go sell your feet pics or something. Like, I don't moonlighting. It's rude.
Sex work is work. We're not shaming.
No, it's not shame. You can make good money doing that. So I've heard. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go on the last pop. Like I said, it's gonna be a short episode today. We're just kind of getting back into the swing of things. Coming back from vacation. We will be back on Thursday to have some fun. I assume just playing Fortnite again. I don't see any reason why we need to change it up currently. But it is the Christmas season, and while it's a time-filled you need just a couple minutes? Okay. Sorry. It's Christmas season, and while it's time filled with lights, music, and memories, it can also bring a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and a lot of emotional weight. Not everyone feels the magic the same way, and that's okay. So during the hustle, during the time with your family, or time not with your family, take a moment to slow down, check in with the people you care about, and maybe even check in with yourself. A little kindness and patience can go a long way this time of year. And with the Open Challenge launching in January, we'll keep creating a space to talk openly about mental health and support one another through the ups and through the downs. Let's make the season warm in all the ways that matter. Make sure to check us out on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Blue Sky, and sign up for the Discord for the entire Gimmick Table Media channel. Again, right there, just to the right of my head. That way you can drop your thoughts, share your faves, and keep this conversation going. And in the meantime and in between time, thank you all that showed up today. Make sure if you're not currently liked and subscribed, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe. It's free. It helps us out. We appreciate it. If you do, I will make sure to shout out your name on the next episode. But for now, we will catch you on the next one. Bye.
Here's the cover. Can he do it? Kick out at 2.
We stand together with pride worldwide.